Football isn't just a game, it's a family. And in 2025, our NFL family lost some of its toughest, bravest, and most inspiring members. Today, we honor 5 of those players, legends on and off the field, who passed away this year. We'll remember their careers, the circumstances of their deaths, and how fans and teammates reacted to the news. Let us celebrate their legacies together. Steve McMichael, nicknamed Mongo, was a legendary defensive tackle for the Chicago Bears and a Hall of Famer. A star of the Bears-dominant 1985 team that won Super Bowl 20, he was known for his ferocious play and larger-than-life personality. McMichael played 15 NFL seasons, 1980 to 1994, logging 213 games, 171 starts, 847 tackles, and 95 sacks. He earned 2 Pro Bowl nods, 1986, 1987, and was a 4-time All-Pro, and his 92.5 sacks with the Bears remained second in franchise history behind Richard Dent. In April 2025, McMichael's family announced that he had lost a 4-year battle with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease. He passed away on April 23rd, surrounded by loved ones. The news was shared by family friend Jarrett Payton, son of Walter Payton, who wrote on social media, "With deep sorrow, I share that Steve McMichael passed at 5:28 p.m. after a brave fight with #ALS, surrounded by loved ones." Tributes poured in from the NFL community. Bears chairman George McCaskey praised McMichael's courage and character, saying, "No one battled longer or harder from the snap until the whistle than Steve the player," and offering condolences to his wife and daughter's fans and former teammates. Remember McMichael as a warrior of the game and a warm-hearted man. Many recalled how he and William "Refrigerator" Perry famously carried Coach Mike Ditka off the field after the 1985 Super Bowl, a symbol of Chicago's glory. His Hall of Fame induction in 2024 gave fans a happy moment amid his illness, and he received his bust and gold jacket at home due to his ALS. McMichael's legacy is that. Jim Marshall, Minnesota Vikings DE, age 87. Next, we remember Jim Marshall, a name synonymous with toughness in Minnesota. Marshall was a defensive end for the Cleveland Browns and, most famously, the Minnesota Vikings. He was a member of the famed Purple People Eaters defensive line and played in 4 Super Bowls during his 20-year career, 1960 to 1979. His Iron Man streak was legendary. He started 270 consecutive games and played in 282 straight NFL games, records that stood for decades. Although he is often remembered for a notorious wrong-way fumble return in 1964, his remarkable durability and play were far more important to Vikings history. The Vikings announced that Jim Marshall died on June 3, 2025, at age 87, following a long hospitalization. The team's owners, Mark and Zygi Wilf, released an emotional statement. No player in Vikings history lived the ideals of toughness, camaraderie, and passion more than the all-time Iron Man. Jim will always be remembered as a tremendous player and person. Hall of Fame QB Fran Tarkenton, who was Marshall's longtime teammate, echoed those sentiments. Tarkenton posted on social media that Marshall was the face of the Vikings, the soul of the Vikings, the ultimate defensive end. Vikings fans flooded social media with memories of Marshall's grit. Many recalled game after game in brutal Minnesota winters, where he never wavered. In Houston, where he ended his career in 1979, teammates remembered his quiet leadership. His durability and leadership helped the Vikings become an NFL powerhouse in the late 1960s and 1970s. Minnesota won 10 division titles and reached 4 Super Bowls with Marshall anchoring the D-line. Despite never winning a Super Bowl, Marshall's legacy is as a true pioneer and leader of that era. He set the standard for toughness, and for decades players and fans alike aspired to match his example. Bryan Braman, Houston Texans / Philadelphia Eagles LB, age 38. Our next tribute is to Bryan Braman, a beloved special teams ace and Super Bowl champion. Braman was a 6 feet 5 inches, 230-pound linebacker known for fearless play on punt coverage. He went undrafted in 2011 out of West Texas A&M, but signed with the Houston Texans, carving out a role over 3 seasons as a special team standout. In 2013, he joined the Philadelphia Eagles, and in 2017, he re-signed late in the season to help them win Super Bowl 52, Philadelphia's first NFL title since 1960. In that career-defining season, Braman blocked a key punt in the playoffs and recorded a tackle in the Super Bowl. The football world was shocked to learn that Braman died of cancer on July 17, 2025, at just 38 years old. His agent confirmed that Braman had been diagnosed with a very rare, aggressive form of cancer in early 2025 and had fought hard through treatment. A GoFundMe page for his medical bills noted that many former teammates donated, including Texans legend J.J. Watt. The agent, Sean Stellato, told Houston TV that Braman was so real and genuine with everybody. People saw this enormous human being, but his heart was as big as his body. Braman is survived by 2 young daughters, ages 11 and 8. Tributes poured in from around the league. The Texans tweeted, "We are deeply saddened to hear about the passing of Bryan Braman. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the Braman family during this difficult time." The Eagles released a statement. Bryan was a loyal teammate, a supporter of the community, and a valuable member of our Super Bowl II winning team. More importantly, he was a devoted father who passionately loved his family. J.J. Watt, who played with Braman in Houston, posted on social media, "Rest in peace, brother. Gone far too soon." Fans remembered Braman's biggest moments, his helmet-less tackle as a rookie Texan, his punt block and redemption play in the Eagles' playoff run. Pettis Norman, Dallas Cowboys TE, age 86. Our final tribute honors Pettis Norman, a trailblazer both on the field and in civil rights. Norman played 12 NFL seasons, 1964 to 1975, primarily as a tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. He was a starter on the Cowboys' 1970 team that lost Super Bowl V, and after Dallas traded him, he helped the San Diego Chargers reach the playoffs. Norman finished his career with 183 receptions for 2,492 yards and 15 touchdowns. Beyond statistics, Norman was remembered as one of the Cowboys' most influential players in club history. Pettis Norman died peacefully in his sleep on July 7, 2025, at age 86. The Cowboys organization announced his passing with a statement honoring not only his football contributions, but his courage off the field. In the 1960s, Norman quietly challenged the team's segregated practices. He insisted that Dallas assign players hotel rooms by name rather than race, a change coach Tom Landry agreed to implement. Norman later reflected, "I tried to do whatever I could to help change the kinds of things that society had operated under for such a long time." Teammates and the broader community remembered Norman as a man of principle. Hall of Famer Calvin Hill, who was Norman's roommate, noted that other black players believed Norman's activism led to his trade from Dallas. In Dallas, protests over civil rights were still rare. Norman went on to become one of the first black banking executives in Dallas after his playing days. The Cowboys' statement and his family's announcement said Norman died in his sleep peacefully, surrounded by family. At the time of his passing, Norman's legacy as a player-turned-activist was being widely acknowledged. He was fondly recalled for his contributions to the early Cowboys dynasty and for standing up to injustice. His efforts helped lay the groundwork for progress within the NFL and American sports. In memoriam, today we've remembered 5 extraordinary men: a Hall of Famer, a Purple People Eater, a Super Bowl champion, a trailblazer, and a devoted coach, all of whom wore the NFL with pride. Each life and loss has deeply touched the hearts of fans, teammates, and communities around the country. Though they are gone, their legacies live on in the stories we share and the inspiration they gave us. Let us carry forward their spirit of determination, teamwork, and courage. Warm, hopeful. If these stories moved you, please take a moment to honor their memory by liking this video and sharing your thoughts in the comments below. Share your own memories of these players or what they meant to you. And if you haven't already, subscribe for more respectful tributes and updates on the NFL family. Thank you for watching, and may we never forget the contributions of our fallen heroes.